reach, beyond the darkness, beyond the grave, to an unexplored dimension as we travel to the mysterious realm of ghosts. Journey with us into the world of ghost stories. This story takes us to a small schoolhouse in rural California, where one small spirit finds comfort. Her tragic death kept poor Harriet from starting her first days of school, yet her spirit could not be stopped from enjoying those good old golden rule days. Let's watch.
Noises, smells, movement of objects, and even discernible sensations. All normal happenings when people are around. But if people aren't around when these things occur, the phrase about things that go bump in the night becomes a haunting reality. Little is known about hauntings, only that most hauntings have no apparent reason or purpose, or so the experts claim. Our story might just prove the contrary. It takes us to a small school in Gorman, California. It's quiet out here now. The children are in their classroom getting ready to start the day. There's also a little girl you may not have seen, named Harriet. You can't see Harriet because she died over 6 decades ago. But everyone here at Gorman Elementary School believes her spirit lives on.
We used to say that she lived up in the heater up in the corner of my classroom, and it would just bang. It was like somebody banging on a metal desk constantly.
I was looking for somebody else from here, and these doors, they just swung open by themselves, and there was nobody around here, and there was no wind coming through any of the other windows or doors.
Every day there was banging.
And I thought, oh, come on, you gotta be kidding. You can't be Harriet.
Things like the phones blink, and lights that don't work quite right, or things that you thought you shut off and they're back on again.
And there are times when you can hear some music, and nobody seems to be around.
A lot of people say that they hear a lot of noise on these stairs when they're in here at night. It's real quiet. If you can notice the stairs next
On the playground, they say they feel like somebody's out here with them. I don't know, it feels pretty quiet out here to me.
Once she was swinging out here in the swings, somebody came out. Somebody was going to get a drink. They came out here, looked, and they saw the swing swinging by itself. There wasn't wind or anything.
Harriet is not evil. Harriet is not mischievous either. She doesn't play tricks on people.
But if Harriet wants to play a game of cards, she certainly doesn't wait for a formal invitation. Joanne's son, Robbie, called his mother in a frenzy one quiet afternoon when he was playing a game of solitaire.
Mommy, 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 the cards are flipping. Robbie, you've lost it. No, Robbie, the cards don't flip. And he goes, Mommy, no, look. And the cards flipped. And Robbie wasn't touching the cards, and I wasn't touching the cards.
And then there is the apple tree. In Joanne's classroom, a paper apple tree stands in the corner, decorated with 21 paper apples. On each of these apples, there's a name, one for each of the students in the class.
And I was sitting at my desk, and I'm counting my apples, because something didn't seem quite right. So here was this extra apple that was not in the right place, and the apple was like way high, and there was no way that anybody could put that apple up there. And the apple had Harriet's name on it.
Strangely enough, the students accepted this as a natural occurrence. They didn't seem to mind having an extra student around.
So they more or less adopted her into our classroom. Harriet had her own desk. Harriet. Everybody else had a name tag. She had a name tag. She had a pencil.
But where did Harriet come from? And why did she choose this school? The story takes us back to the 1930s.
Behind the school and all around here in Gorman are fields, and Harriet's father was a farmer.
Harriet would go to the field with her father. Alongside the field was the usual route for the local school bus. The bus with the school children inside fascinated the young Harriet.
And so one day she was riding with her father on the tractor, And she saw the bus coming, and she wanted to go see how many children were on it and where it was going. So she jumped off the tractor and lost her balance and fell.
Harriet's father didn't realize this until it was too late. The tractor killed Harriet instantly. He buried her there, right where she died.
And according to the story, then when the school was built, it was built directly over Harriet's grave.
The stage area is only one of the many playgrounds Harriet uses at this Gorman school. I suppose it's fitting she likes to play right here. I'm told she's buried right where I'm standing.
Although her presence doesn't bother anyone, one still wonders why Harriet chooses this school to haunt.
I would say it's because Harriet was someone who really desperately wanted to go to school. And she never really had that chance. And now that the school is here, she can be here anytime she wants and as often as she wants.
And with all the commotion Harriet has caused, she has become a celebrity in her own right around Gorman. She has even brought comfort to some.
It's a nice feeling working here. You always feel like there's somebody here. You never feel totally alone here in the school.
Turned out it was a human skull with ram's horns.